Hi, my name is Paul Hellings. I live in St. Augustine, Florida. And I'd like to send a message to our leaders that who the hell do you think you are giving the conservatives the high moral ground when all these Christian coalition folks are bombing people? I mean, would Jesus bomb somebody? I don't think so. I wouldn't bomb somebody, and I'm a liberal. Bye.
My name is Andrea Samuels. I'm from St. Augustine, Florida.
Okay, what's your gripe?
My gripe is when did liberal become a dirty word? It's all of a sudden it's become a 4-letter word, and it really shouldn't be. If it wasn't for liberals, we probably wouldn't have the education system that we have today. And what happened to the separation of church and state? Since when are we a country that is ruled by the dictates of the New Testament? Aren't we a country ruled by the laws in the Constitution? It's time to put a stop to interference. Every person has a right to worship it any way they want. Women have a right to make a choice as to what they want to do with their lives. We are not subject. We are not chattel. We are people too.
My name is Robin Nadeau, and I live in St. Augustine, Florida. And I want to tell the Democrats that they must stop mincing around the edges and being Republicrats. They must be bold enough to come out with good things like national universal health care and not be afraid to let the Republicans keep suggesting to them what they're doing right or wrong. They must think for themselves.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Chris Ronung.
Where are you from?
I live in St. Augustine. I was born in upstate New York.
All right.
And I'm a member of IATSE. I'm an AFL-CIO, organized labor type guy. Let's see, I'm an officer in my local. I believe in organized labor, and I believe this whole country is just going to hell. We got the Democrats behind us. I've been a card-carrying Democrat, worked my tail off for the last gubernatorial campaign. My guy didn't win the primary. I'm still getting over it. But there's more than Democrats out there. What I'm looking for is spine. I want some spine. I don't see it. Senator Bill Nelson got my last letter the other day when he voted for torture. I said, that's it. I can't vote for you. Cannot do it. No way, no shape, no how. I'm looking for third-party candidates. I'm looking for something new. I think we need to grow our third parties. I think we need to everybody buy a motorcycle. We need alternatives. We need instant runoff voting. We need to take care of Mother Earth. Everybody needs to read David Orr's book, Earth in Mind. That'll straighten you out. Everybody read, ask questions, think, go talk to people, get away from the TV and go talk to people. I'm going to form a chapter of Drinking Liberally. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Drinking Liberally is a great little site. Go to it online, drinkingliberally.org. People getting together, nonpartisan, drinking, talking politics, having a good old time. But we used to talk back before we had TVs and computers and everything. I'm that old. We used to talk. Everybody talk, discuss, think, take a look around. We've got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Earth. It's disappearing. And it's us who are destroying it. And I've got kids, grown-up boys, and I'm not leaving them much of any good right now. Not the beautiful world that I was born into. So I don't know, just rambling, just ranting. Yesterday I was holding up signs in Tampa for World Can't Wait. Tomorrow I'm going to be labor walking up in Jacksonville for the AFL-CIO. Next week, where do I go? Lord knows. Any place where it makes any sense. It's a good thing that I'm unemployed these days, huh? I guess that'll do it. Drink liberally.
All right. Thanks.
All right.
Can I get your name?
Yes, my name is Lois, and I'm from St. Augustine, Florida, Troxel. And I would like to say that I think it's time for a change in politics and in government, and I'm working for the Democratic Party, and I want to see Davis as governor in Florida, and I'm hoping that as Florida goes, so will go the nation. Thank you.
And your name is?
Elena Hecht. I live in St. Augustine, Florida, St. Johns County. prior to the last year, I was registered as an independent, and I felt that I needed to change my party affiliation to a Democrat. I can't believe the state that this country is in so many different areas. I don't even know where to begin. After the election in 2000, I was absolutely depressed. I don't know that how many people can understand that how bad people felt over the loss of the election. You feel like your hopes and your dreams for your future just kind of went down the tubes. Environmental concerns, all the things with the war. Forget the terrorism thing. I am so tired of that club being beaten over our heads. It's unbelievable. The whole war makes me sick. The whole lies that this country was told, and the people that are living with their heads in the sand that believe this garbage that they're spewing to us. Ignorance breeds fear. And so many people who don't educate themselves on what's truly going on. When Michael Moore made his documentary, and how many people just brush that all off aside as, propaganda and somebody with an agenda and a mission. But how could you just ignore the facts that were presented in there? I just can't understand how people can walk away from the truth. The things like Condoleezza Rice recently, with, I didn't get a memo. I wasn't told. If these people were in the private sector, they would have been out of a job right from the get-go. But yet, they're under the protection of the president, who sets his own agenda and uses his billy club, to rule from his empire. It's just so infuriating, I guess, that there's so many people in our country that can be brainwashed by what's going on. The environment, so many things. I just, like I said, I don't even know where to begin.
Yes, I'm Lola Sorensen. I'm from St. Augustine, Florida, and what I want to say is get some damn backbone, Congress, and stop giving away all of our civil rights to President Bush, and do something about having given away the right to habeas corpus to the prisoners. And just, Democrats, get some backbone. That's basically it.
Yeah, my name is Michael Orbecki. I'm from Crescent Beach. And I have a little problem with the way this country's going. I was in the military from 69 to 72, just outside of Washington, D.C., when Richard Nixon was president. And he was a lying SOB, but compared to Bush, he was a saint. George Bush, the one we have in office now, is the worst president this country has had since Herbert Hoover. He's driving us to ruin. His ill-advised wars of liberation, why Afghanistan was a fairly logical and merited move. He blew it on that by not sending enough troops there. He wanted to get Saddam out of office for personal reasons and for establishing permanent bases in Iraq, which we ain't ever going to leave, folks. We're there. We got 14 permanent bases, and if you all think we're going to leave anytime soon, you're disillusioned and completely out of it. Let me tell you, this war is costing us not a couple of $100 billion a year. It's costing us approximately $1 trillion a year with Department of Defense expenditures, refurbishing the troop levels. Like I said, I was in the war, and then I worked for the Air Force from 82 to 94. I fought in the Cold War for us guys. And it's a shame that our troops have to go through all this shit just because George Bush has got to prove his infantile penis is a little larger than normal. Well, it ain't. We were much better off with Saddam in power. He kept the country level. We were getting oil from them. He was killing his own people rather than us going in there, getting our troops killed, and also killing those people, breeding more terrorists. The world is not safer now. It's a lot less safe than it was 5-6 years ago, and our economy is going to shit. And the shit is really going to hit the fan in the next few years. When he leaves office, this country is going to be so far in debt, it's going to be impossible to get out of it. That's it.